Hello friends, this is Dr. Nikisha Jariwala. Welcome to the tutorial of ASP.NET. Within this tutorial, I will demonstrate the difference between the concept of redirection and transfer. Over here, redirection is the concept which is supported by response object and transfer is the concept which is supported by server object. So if we want to redirect from one page to another, we need to use response.redirect method, and if we want to use the concept of transfer, then we need to use transfer method of server object. But there is the difference between navigating with the help of redirect method and navigating with the help of transfer method. First of all, let's see how response.redirect works. So here is the server and there are many clients. On server, there is a page that is a.aspx, but after some time, a.aspx page is changed to b.aspx page. Now, whenever the client requests for a.aspx page, server knows that a.aspx page has been changed to b.aspx page. So, server will send 302 status code. Along with that, server will send the new URL that is to be used for redirection by the client. So client will receive 302 code, new URL and redirection message. So now client has to use the new URL to request for the page. So again client will pass the request for b.aspx page and server will send the response to the client for that particular page. Over here 302 code, that is the status code, is used to indicate that the response is for redirection. So this is the scenario which is to be considered when we use redirect method of response object. Now let's see the scenario when we will use the transfer method of server object. Suppose client has requested a.aspx page from the server, but a.aspx page has been changed to b.aspx page. So what server will do? Server will directly send b.aspx page to the client. So over here there is no additional round trip similar to the redirection concept. So let's see the difference between server.transfer and response.redirect. If we consider server.transfer method, then if we want to navigate to some another domain, then that is not possible with server.transfer, but it is possible with the help of response.redirect method. When we use server.transfer, we will get the old URL within our browser. That is, client has requested a.aspx page, but server has given b.aspx page. Still, the URL will be displayed with a.aspx page. When we use response.redirect method, at that time we will get the new URL. That is, we will able to see b.aspx page name in the URL of the browser. Now if we consider the concept of transfer, then transfer is the responsibility of the server. And if we consider the concept of redirection, then redirection is supported by browser. Means we can say that the redirection is the responsibility of the browser. That's why whenever redirection takes place, there is one additional round trip of request and response, but there is no additional round trip of request and response when we use server.transfer. Another thing is to be considered over here is, as there is no additional round trip in server.transfer, obviously the performance is greater than response.redirect. So it will be executed faster than response.redirect method. So these are the differences between server.transfer and response.redirect. Now let's see an example for it. For the example, I have created two pages within my website. This is the first page, that is response transfer 1.aspx, and this is the second page, that is response transfer to.aspx. On first page, I have kept two buttons. I will use first button to implement the concept of redirection, and I will use second button to implement the concept of transfer. The ID property of the first button is btn red, that is I will use it for redirection, and the text property I have set it to redirect. ID property of the transfer button is btn tra, and obviously the text property will be transfer. Now let's see the code for btn red button. So here is the click event of btn red button. On this click event, I have specified response.redirect. Over here, redirect is the method of response object, and within that redirect method, I have passed the name of the page on which I want to get redirected. That is, within parenthesis double quotation, I have specified res transfer to.aspx. That is the name of the second page. Then, on the click event of transfer button, I have specified server.transfer. Over here, transfer is the method of server object. And again, within parenthesis double quotation, I have written the page name, that is res transfer to.aspx. Obviously, with the help of these two methods, the control will be transferred to the second page. And on the second page, I have displayed a simple message that this is page 2, and I have kept one back button. The ID property of the back button is btn back, and text property of the back button is back. Let's see the click event of back button. I have specified response.redirect, and I have navigated the user to the first page, that is res transfer 1.aspx. So whenever user will click on redirect button, the concept of redirection will be executed, and whenever the user will click on transfer button, the concept of transfer will be executed. And obviously, as we have discussed, that redirection is the responsibility of the browser and transfer is the responsibility of the server. So now let's execute our page and see what will happen. So this is the first page, that is res transfer 1.aspx, and there are two buttons on the page. Now let's click on redirect button. So the user is redirected to res transfer 2.aspx page. So we are getting the new URL within our address bar, and this is the evidence that we have been transferred to the second page, because on the second page I have just displayed the message this is page 2, and I have kept one back button. So this is the new URL because we have used the concept of redirection. Now let's click on back button. So we have been redirected to our first page, that is response transfer 1.aspx. Now let's click on transfer button and see the difference. So here is the difference. Though we have been navigated to the second page, that is this message I have written on res transfer 2.aspx, but within URL we will able to see the name of the old page, that is res transfer 1.aspx, means we are getting the old URL within our address bar of the browser. So this is the difference between response.redirect and server.transfer concept. So this is all about the example. If the tutorial is helpful to you, please like and share the video. Also subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss the update. Thank you.